Hi friends, it's SuNN here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday episode. This is a giant box. Whoops. I'm getting sick of the little dinky boxes, so I'm looking for larger sizes of boxes, and I got inspired by this box of chocolate. Well, chocolate cookies. So I had to adjust the sizing a little bit, but this is sort of where I've got the idea. But I thought it would be nice to open that way. So in case you wanted to give cookies, you totally could, but it also, you could put jewelry or, you know, whatever is lengthy like this. Pens maybe, markers. So, I wanted to tell you this was called Confetti Celebration, this designer series paper. And of course, this is strawberry slush that I'm using, and I'm trying to showcase some of the retiring items. This is called a round array, and I've used this many times on 3D projects like this. It does have some really fantastic, look at that one. I made a card recently with that. But just really cute sentiments that fit with that scalloped, I think it's the smaller one, 1/7 of a scallop circle punch. And then the surrounding one, or the layering one, the framing one, I should say, is 1 1/4 inches scallop circle. Okay, so let's get the camera focused. Perfecto. Okay, so you're only going to need one piece of cardstock today at 8 by 11. So, aren't I nice to you? With the short side at the top, so the 8-inch side at the top, I'm going to score it at 1, at 3.5, at 4.5, and again at 7. I'm going to turn it around, and I'm scoring at 1 and 10. That's it. That's all she wrote. As with any one of my projects, you know what I'm going to do next. We're folding and creasing those score lines crisply. This is a really quick box to make, and you've probably seen me, if you watch any of my other videos, you've seen a smaller version of this type of box, but I have perfected the construction of it. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up on the score line, and then I'm going to wedge out on these pieces here. And so what you want to do is cut straight between the tab and, I guess I would call this the, what do I call this? The flap. And these are the tabs. I always refer these guys as the tabs here. So those are the pieces that you can wedge out. And if you don't wedge out, you'll see that sometimes the edge comes up and it doesn't look very flush. You can certainly go in and trim it after the box is made, and that's fine. But if you can save yourself a step, then do it, right? All right, because this box is a larger box, I would probably suggest, if you, once we're going to be putting these tabs together, you're going to want to use a Tombow, like a liquid glue almost. And just for the sake of keeping things together. Sorry, I was in the process of trying to find my snail. Today I have used the Lullaby, and this is Crisp Cantaloupe, and both of these papers are going out of, or retiring, I should say. They're not going out, but retiring. So if you, I'm not 100% sure, I think they might be all sold out, but you can always keep on looking at clearance. I'm just putting one piece in front. I'm not going to bother decorating the sides, but you can see how I mitered that side, and I'll teach you how to do that. So the designer series paper, the measurements are 8 3/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, so yes, let's get to it. Just a little bit of fast fuse on my tabs, and fast fuse is very strong. It's not as strong as sticky strip, but it is very strong. However, like I said, if you're going to be putting something heavy in this sizable box, I would suggest a liquid glue, but pretty much, you know, it's your project. Use your adhesive of choice. So I'm probably going to be real close to the camera here. Since this is the front, this tab is going to be stuck to here, but this tab and this tab are going to be stuck to the bottom. And then we'll do the mitering of the box lid itself in a sec. And you've seen me do this a million times, so I'll try to do it quickly. So since this is the lid, it only gets one tab, where the base of the box gets the 2 tabs stuck to the wall. That's the word I was looking for earlier, wall. So that box is made. Now, because I've mitered, oh, please get in focus. Because I've mitered this, oh, hello. It would be great if I could focus. It's really late at night. I apologize. It's really dark in here. And I've changed my lighting a bit. There we go. So you can see there's a little bit of a, you know, a whoopsie happening here. And you can certainly go in and give that a trim just to make yourself feel better. I would feel better. Okay, we're going to use another retiring product. This is a punch, and it says it's oval. It's the small oval punch, and I'm going to, so 1/2 of 9 is 4 1/2. Yes, kids, I did that in my own head. I'm really suck at math. But just a little mark in the middle with my retiring punch. So sad to see this little guy go. That just gives something for the recipient to know to open it that way. Now, the reason why I'm not fond of this build of box because of this. These edges like to flip out. And I don't like that. I don't think it looks very pretty at all. Now, you know, a good remedy would be to put a bow all the way around it. But I don't like bows. So what is a girl to do? So I'm just going to, oh, this is going to be the harder way. I'm going to choose about 1 1/4 inches from the front of the box. And I'm just going to make a little tick. Same here, 1 1/4 inches on the free side. 1 1/4 inch, little tick. And then I'm going to take my, open that baby. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to take from the tick to the corner in one fell swoop, cut it right off. And you'll notice that it doesn't buckle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it certainly helps with the clothes. And I don't need a ribbon or a belly band or anything like that. Hey, if you're that type of person, fabulous. But to me, this looks finished. Looks great. I have just the little for you on top. Boom. Done skis. All right, kids, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.